It's hard not to love Kate Hudson. The human equivalent of Sunshine is an actress, businesswoman, author, and one of the coolest celebrity moms out there. Her career kicked off with her iconic performance as Penny Lane in the Cameron Crowe movie Almost Famous, which earned her a Golden Globe Award. She is also well known for her numerous romantic comedy films, including How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days and Bride Wars. Here are 10 things you probably didn't know about Kate Hudson. She was born into an acting family. While her impressive career dates back to 1996, Kate Hudson is just one part of a big family of actors. Her mother, Goldie Hawn, her father, Bill Hudson, and her stepfather, Kurt Russell, have all made names for themselves in Hollywood. Her brother Oliver Hudson is well known for his role in Rules of Engagement. Wyatt Russell, her half-brother, had his first role when he was a baby in 1987. She chose acting over school. Hudson first thought acting was for her in 1995 when she was 16 years old and took part in the Williamstown Theater Festival. She told The Telegraph, "I was an apprentice. I built sets, and they'd put on productions in the middle of a field. It was this big hippie theater, it was so incredible." A few years later, when it came time for her to think about college, she was accepted into the Tisch School at NYU. When the news came, she wanted to defer for a year in order to focus on acting. She described this moment during the interview, saying, "It took 5 months of begging, but I was determined. I didn't want to go to school and I didn't want to get cut off, so I found work." She began acting in indie films in order to kickstart her career. She almost didn't get famous from Almost Famous. Her big break came in 2000 with Almost Famous. She played unforgettable groupie Penny Lane in the movie, which earned her a Golden Globe Award for Best Supporting Actress in a Motion Picture, as well as an Oscar nomination. However, director Cameron Crowe originally did not even envision Hudson in the role of Penny Lane. She was actually slated to play William's sister, Anita, in the movie, a role that eventually went to Zooey Deschanel. Canadian actress Sarah Polley was initially cast to play Penny, but later dropped out, giving Hudson the role that would catapult her career. Daddy issues prevented her from pursuing a career in music when she was younger. In December 2022, Hudson announced she would be dropping her debut album in 2023. She has been writing music since she was 19, but had never dared to officially share anything until now. While speaking on iHeartMedia's Table for Two with Bruce Bozzi, she got candid about why she put off this part of her career for so long, citing her difficult relationship with estranged father and musician Bill Hudson. She said, "Earlier on in my career, I thought I would definitely do music, but then Almost Famous happened. But later on, I kind of rejected it because I was like, you know what? As you do when you're dealing with daddy issues. I don't want to connect to that part because that's my dad. That's all dad. If I put that out in the world and people didn't like it, it would destroy me." Despite it being her first record, she has not shied away from music in her acting. She gave fans a taste of her musical prowess in a scene from the 2003 blockbuster How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. In the film, she and co-star Matthew McConaughey performed a wonky rendition of Carly Simon's 1972 tune You're So Vain. She also did a stint on Season 4 of Glee in 2012 where she sang as dance teacher Cassandra July. And in 2022, she stunned fans during an appearance on The Tonight Show as she sang a doo-wop version of Ariana Grande's song 7 Rings. She shaved her head for her role in music. Back in 2017, Hudson shaved her head for her role in the Sia-directed flick, Music, proving just how far she was willing to go get the job done. While she has access to some of the best hairstylists in the world, she said during a March 2018 appearance on The Lorraine Show that she actually asked her youngest son Bingham and her director and close friend Sia to chop off her previously long blonde locks. "My little one and Sia took clippers to it. It's funny because when you're doing it for a role, you don't really think about it because you're just ready for it. You're like, let's do this. But when it was done, it was like, oh, my head's shaved. I really loved it, I actually miss it. My boyfriend used to rub my head and it would put me right to sleep. I'll never forget that sensation of just falling asleep to him rubbing my head. I'd never felt anything like that before." She turned down the role of Mary Jane. There were a lot of actresses suggested for the role of Peter Parker's love in the first Spider-Man film. Hudson was just coming off her breakout role in Almost Famous, and that gave her a major push for the part. Director Sam Raimi was a fan and personally approached her for the part of Mary Jane. While she liked the idea, she decided it wasn't right for her and turned it down. She later explained that the time just didn't feel right, so Kirsten Dunst landed the role instead. However, she recently confessed that she's open to joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe alongside her brother, Wyatt Russell, who joined MCU as John F. Walker, aka Captain America, in the series The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. She told Mirror UK, "If it was right, I would love it. I think I'd have a lot of fun doing a Marvel. My brother Wyatt is Captain America, and I remember him calling me, going, 'You got to do a Marvel,' and I think I'd be open to it for sure." Her self-esteem issues inspired her to write a book. Celebrities, like others, can sometimes have a love-hate relationship with themselves. Kate Hudson has also struggled with self-esteem, but she discovered a way to turn it into a positive. In 2016, she published a book titled Pretty Happy: Healthy Ways to Love Your Body to share how she overcame her insecurities and embraced a connected lifestyle. She told The Independent that females inherently deal with self-image issues. She added, "And I think that's because we're so highly scrutinized, our image, our beauty, or the idea of beauty, whatever that is, because I believe it's subjective." Her mom inspired her to cultivate positivity surrounding the body and aging. "So I want to encourage girls to feel good about themselves, no matter what their sizes are, and to feel motivated to be healthy and strong." She once admitted she can see dead people. "We bet you didn't see this one coming." Hudson once admitted that she and her mother Goldie Hawn can sense the supernatural. Instagram followers have seen Hudson chanting and meditating, but this goes a bit beyond her yoga practice. During an appearance on Alan Carr's Chatty Man show in 2014, Hudson revealed that she and her mother have a keen sense of energy and are able to sense the fifth energy. She said, "It is not really seeing, it is feeling a spirit. A fifth energy. I believe in energy. I believe our brains can manifest into visual things. When your brain is freaking out on you, you may have to remind it. Why is it being dead funny?" In case you were wondering how Hudson and Hawn deal with the energies, Hudson said they simply tell the beings that they aren't part of this realm. Reminding them what year it is also helps. During her interview, Hudson further revealed that she once saw a ghost of a faceless woman. She has multiple business ventures and is big on fitness. To say Hudson's life is busy is an understatement. There's being a mom to 3 kids, acting, her athleisure company Fabletics, and other business endeavors to juggle. She co-founded the Fabletics activewear business in 2013. The company has grown exponentially with 50 locations throughout the United States and attracted more than 2 million VIP members across 10 countries. In 2019, Hudson launched Kingsit vodka, and the following year she introduced the world to her supplement brand, In Bloom. She also ventured into podcasting with her brother and became a Weight Watchers ambassador after the success of Fabletics. She has avoided watching some of her movies. Despite being an Academy Award-nominated actress, Hudson struggles to watch her own performances. During an interview with the Hudson Union Society in 2017, the Mother's Day star revealed, "When you're acting, you're not thinking about what you look like. When you're in it, it's a completely different experience than when you're watching it." She's come around to the idea a little more recently after sharing some of her movies with her son Ryder. She told Al, "There's a couple of movies that are fun to watch with the kids. Watching Almost Famous with Ryder was so great. And then Skeleton Key. It's fun to watch it through your kids' eyes because they're able to see these movies now."